So an aspect of the Bondi shooting that I have not paid enough appreciation toward, I don't think, is the actions of the lifeguards. I keep hearing about the lifeguards and the life-saving action that they sprung into on the day of the shooting, really the moment of the shooting from what I hear, as it was happening. Some very interesting stories of heroism about the lifeguards. So I'm trying to remedy that today, the fact that I don't know these stories. Feels like a missing piece. You know, I'm trying to appreciate all the heroes. There's a lot of heroes on that day. Incredible. So this video seems good. Brave lifeguards among the first to help during Bondi shooting. Let's do it. It's by Current Affair and 9 News Australia and Today. Check them out, link down below.
The beach is their home.
What is going on? Okay. I think I fixed my headphones. Let's go.
The beach is their home, their office, and their happy place. And the lifeguards at Bondi won't let anything change that. They were among the first to leap into action on...
I mean, they have a whole show about them, don't they? I mean, these are probably the most state-of-the-art lifeguards in the world. So it's just an interesting aspect, the fact that that's where this attack took place.
Sunday, they didn't think twice, protecting the people.
Okay, I assumed my headphones, which are messing up, were responsible for what just happened, but I think it's actually their video. The audio got a little bit worse. Sorry.
Twice, protecting the people and the place they love.
Okay.
Today, they're doing the same.
A moment of comfort after what's been the hardest few days of not just their careers, but their lives.
Still lots to process, speaking to all the boys and hanging out with them, just processing it in our own way, taking our time and just speaking to each other about it.
Lifeguard Rory Davey is debriefing with his mates and colleagues who were there when terror broke out on Bondi.
And it's a tragic
Wow, look at that response.
thing that's happened, but like for me, my safe space is the water down there, so I've got in this morning and it's just made me feel a bit better.
Hopper, how's everybody doing today?
Oh, look, after an incident like that, everybody's a bit rattled and we're trying to come to terms with what happened. And so it's something that is out of the ordinary and the guys are trying to deal with it the best they can.
Bondi Lifeguard Coordinator Bruce Hopkins, better known as Hoppo, couldn't be more proud of his team. Lifeguards don't usually like being called heroes, but today there's no better way to describe them.
How brave they were to run in and be helping people. And
It's actually really interesting. Like, when you think of first responders, I never think of lifeguards, to be honest, especially at an attack like this. But they are, of course, I mean, they're lifeguards. So who better to be there, along with paramedics and people, these are highly qualified people to be there helping.
treating them and resuscitating.
And even though, the victims were not in the water, their training still, of course, okay, I'll let it play.
How brave they were
I'm just thinking about it.
to run in and be helping people and treating them and resuscitation in the moments where the gunmen are still firing bullets. It's an amazing effort.
When the sound of gunfire rang out
That is crazy. That's just crazy to think about.
on Sunday,
Because that essentially means you're running into the scene that the gunman is shooting at. There are people been shot and you're just running into it to help.
our lifeguards ran straight into the danger.
It's absolute chaos, and in that moment, none of them knew how many gunmen there were, where they were, whether they would be fired at, did they? But they didn't hesitate.
No, didn't hesitate. They didn't know there could have been 10 gunmen. There were bullets going everywhere. People were getting hit while they were trying to do the CPR without any...
Were lifeguards shot?
second thought. They ran straight in to help as many as they could.
Lifeguard Jackson Doolan was at Tamarama Beach, almost 2 kilometres away.
Oh my
he ran to
God.
Bondi, barefoot, defibrillator in tow.
And that's extraordinary, isn't it? And it's become an
That gave me chills.
iconic picture of the heroism of that day.
That is iconic.
Yeah, extraordinary to think of, I'm just going to grab it. It's not
2 kilometers. That's like a mile barefoot down the road. Oh my gosh. I'm just sorry. I got to convert that to my silly American units. 1.2 miles.
a short distance either from Tamarama running barefoot to Bondi and carrying all that gear. That shows the passion of the lifeguards. They want to help their fellow lifeguard. They want to help people that are in trouble.
Rescue boards became makeshift stretchers. The local clubhouse transformed into a triage centre.
I can do this.
Tommy Woodruff was off duty, but he got straight to work, rendering first aid to a young man hit in the leg. A police officer was shot close by.
He was only probably 50 metres to 100 metres from the gunman at that time, and it was...
I wonder what kind of first aid tools they have available to them, lifeguards. I guess they have quite a bit, right? Because a lot can happen in the water. But I don't know if they would have tourniquets.
Easily he could have been shot as well, but jumped in and...
I guess they probably would. They probably would have tourniquets because like a shark bite or something could obviously need a tourniquet.
To help the police woman.
Down at the water, Rory Davies...
And of course you can use anything as a tourniquet, so it's kind of a stupid point. Let's move on.
He jumps in to save swimmers struggling in the panic.
What?
They ran into where the rips were. People were starting to drown. And he's...
Whoa. That's good, state of mind. A lot of people wouldn't... I wouldn't think that, to look in the water when all the mayhem is happening on the land. You got to still think about the people in the water.
Panic.
They ran into where the rips were. People were starting to drown. And he's run into the water while the bullets are still getting fired, and he's pulling people in and rescue them.
Meanwhile, swimmers huddle behind a patrol buggy as Lucas Street Wong keeps watch.
The whole beach sort of spread and huddled behind the buggy, and then we were kind of like, all right, we're sort of here for the people. They need us as well right now. At that stage, it was complete unknown. Like, that was the scariest part. We didn't know how many shooters there were, where they were, who they were targeting. It was just crazy to see the hysteria on the beach and so many people just scared for their lives.
This is your patch. This is your beach. This is
I mean, what an absolute nightmare type of scenario. Especially like what he's saying, that you don't know, there's unknowns. And if you see there's two shooters, I mean, that's already radically unusual, Usually in a situation like this, there's one. And at least if there's one, you have an idea he's over there. But when you see there's two, obviously you might think, are there 3, 4? What is going on? And at that point, you don't feel safe anywhere from any angle.
place of joy and family, and it's sickening, isn't it? Like, how are you coping with it?
Oh, look, it's tough to deal with. You've grown up in the area all your life, and you never think something is going to happen like this. And worked there, and it's a credit to Daniel McLaughlin, who was the coordinator on the day, coordinated everybody and got them up into the park, and Michael Jenkinson and Mario and all the other guys that were running in. It's a credit to them, and makes me proud to be a part of that team, and shows that the training we do and the experience has really paid off in this incident.
Who knows how many other people would have died without the first aid?
Beachgoers have returned to Bondi and lifeguards back to work, reclaiming the place that brings them so much joy, just 3 days after it was changed forever.
The Jewish community suffered great loss. The Australian community suffered great loss. And that's something that we truly, really want to put out there, that from us, we are so sorry that this has happened.
Lifeguard coordinator Daniel McLaughlin.
We want those flags up, and we want everyone back there, because the beach is for everyone. It always has been, and it always will be.
I'm getting together with these boys, and the amount of support we're getting from the...
I like how he said that. The Jewish community suffered a great loss. The Australian community, it's one in the... I mean, it's not exactly the same, but the Jewish community of Australia is just an equal part as any other part. Australia, you know what I'm saying? Am I saying that right? You know what I'm trying to say. Like, the lifeguards weren't thinking, oh, it's a bunch of Jewish people being attacked. They're thinking it's a bunch of Australians my brothers and sisters being attacked. You know, I had to go save them. Of course, it's important to acknowledge it was an attack on Jewish people, of course.
Public and the team has just been overwhelming. Seriously, it's like almost emotional part of it as well.
Yeah.
Just getting all that out.
We are so extraordinarily grateful, and you look after those boys, and I know that we'll all look after each other.
We'll look after each other and make sure we all come out the other end and get back down the beach and save people's lives, which is what we love doing.
Thank God they were there. Wow. Just another powerful aspect of heroism out of this horrible, tragic event. Oh, I wanted to say this as well, because I saw this clip, and I thought this was pretty mind-blowing. This, of course, is Ahmed Ahmed right after he's disarmed the attacker, but that's not what I'm focusing on here. It's in this same clip.
On display here, Reuben Morrison has been hailed as
Reverend Morrison,
the second hero in this video.
He actually comes up immediately. He's been disarmed and he's got bricks and he's throwing them.
Throwing bricks at one of the gunmen.
At the gunman.
And chasing after.
Meanwhile, of course, the other human is on the bridge shooting and, well, he died.
To him, the 62-year-old was shot soon after and bled out while waiting for help.
If there was one way for him to go on this earth, it would be fighting a terrorist. He went down fighting, protecting the people he loved the most.
I mean, to run into a gun battle with bricks, the amount of heart you need to do that, knowing full well you're going in at a huge disadvantage, which really just showcases how much of cowards those two men are, shooting people that have nothing but bricks. But this man, this extremely brave man, used those bricks and attempted to fight back, which is very heroic, and he died doing so. So rest in peace to him. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.